You've been told you have privacy. You've been sold a sense of security. You've heard that using a VPN or incognito mode makes you safe. But the truth is, your phone is a constantly broadcasting beacon, and countless entities from multi-billion-dollar tech companies to data brokers you've never heard of, to governments across the globe, know where you are, who you're talking to, and what you're doing. It's a digital leash, and we've all willingly put it on. But what if there was a way to make your phone invisible? What if you could cut the leash for good? For years, we've been told that a truly untraceable phone is a myth, something you only see in a spy movie. Today, that myth is becoming a reality, and it's not thanks to some classified government project. It's thanks to a small but dedicated community of developers and thinkers who believe that privacy is a fundamental human right. In this video, we're going to look into the new technology that makes phones impossible to track. Trust me, this is going to change everything you think you know about digital privacy. To truly understand this new frontier of privacy, we have to look at it not as a single product, but as a three-layered defense system. Each layer protects you in a different way. Layer 1. The hardware. We're talking about phones designed from the ground up for privacy, not for data collection. These devices have features you've never seen on a mainstream iPhone or Android phone. Physical, tangible buttons that give you ultimate control. Layer 2. The operating system. This is the foundational software that runs your phone. We're going to look at open-source operating systems that are de-Googled and de-Appled with no built-in tracking. They are built on a philosophy of privacy by default. Layer 3. The communication layer. This is where the magic really happens. We're going to explore new messaging apps and protocols that go far beyond standard end-to-end encryption to hide not just your message, but your entire identity. Let's start with the most tangible example, a phone called the Librem 5 from a company named Purism. It's a bold statement in a world of sleek, monolithic devices. The moment you pick it up, you can feel that it's different. It's built on a foundation of open-source principles, meaning no proprietary, closed-source firmware you can't see. But its true secret weapon lies in what's on the outside: hardware kill switches. These aren't software toggles in a settings menu. These are physical switches that completely cut the power to a specific component. With a flick of a switch, you can physically disconnect the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antennas. Another flick, and you can cut the power to the cellular modem, the microphone, or the camera. This is a game changer. Why? Because no software, no malware, no hack, and no backdoor can turn a physically disconnected device back on. When that switch is off, that component is off. Period. Imagine a journalist, let's call her Eunice, working on a dangerous story in a region with a highly surveillance-focused government. Her every move, every communication, and every location is at risk of being monitored. With a standard phone, even with a VPN, her location is constantly being broadcast by the cell tower. With the Librem 5, Eunice can walk into a meeting with a source, flip a few switches, and guarantee that her phone's microphone, camera, and GPS are completely deactivated. This provides a level of security and peace of mind that a software-based solution simply can't provide. It's the difference between a locked door and a door that's been physically removed from its frame. The best hardware in the world is useless if the operating system is a privacy sieve. And let's be honest, that's what a stock Android or iOS phone is. It's a goldmine for data collection, constantly sending information back to Google or Apple. But there's a growing movement of open-source operating systems that are completely free of this kind of tracking. The most famous and highly regarded of these is GrapheneOS. It's a fortified, privacy-focused operating system that is built on a hardened version of the Android open-source project. It's completely de-Googled, meaning there are no Google services, no Google Play Store, and no tracking of any kind baked into the core operating system. GrapheneOS is all about building security from the ground up. It includes advanced features like application sandboxing. Every app runs in its own isolated environment, preventing it from interacting with other apps or accessing data it shouldn't. Exploit mitigations. The OS has built-in protections that make it incredibly difficult for hackers to take advantage of software vulnerabilities. Granular permissions. You have precise control over what information each app can access. You can revoke an app's permission to access the internet, sensors, or storage on a whim, on a per-app basis. For instance, let's consider a corporate executive who deals with highly sensitive intellectual property. They can use a GrapheneOS phone with multiple user profiles. One profile is for their personal use, social media, banking, etc. Another is for their corporate work. These profiles are completely separate and can't communicate with each other. This is an advanced form of security that a normal phone simply doesn't offer, protecting against both external and internal threats. Now, this is the layer that truly makes the phone untraceable. You've heard of end-to-end encryption, right? It's the standard that most secure messaging apps like Signal and WhatsApp use. It scrambles your message so only you and the recipient can read it. It's fantastic for keeping your message content private. But even with end-to-end encryption, your phone still leaks what's called metadata, data about the data. Let me explain this with an analogy. Imagine you're sending a physical letter. End-to-end encryption is like putting the message inside a locked box inside the envelope. No one can read the message, but the outside of the envelope still has your return address and the recipient's address. The post office and anyone who intercepts the envelope knows who sent it and who it was sent to. This metadata is what allows data brokers and surveillance agencies to build a profile of your social network. The new technology fixes this with a concept called sealed sender, which is employed by certain privacy-focused apps like Signal. With sealed sender, your messages are still encrypted, but the sender's identity is also encrypted. The service provider knows that a message was sent to a particular recipient, but they can't tell who it came from. It's like sending a locked box in a blank envelope, which is then put into another blank envelope. We also have a new wave of apps that don't rely on a centralized server at all. Apps like Briar and Session build a decentralized peer-to-peer network. Some even use mesh networking to pass messages from one phone to the next without an internet connection. The use of mesh network apps isn't hypothetical. In the past, activists during protests in places like Hong Kong have used a similar technology, an app called BridgeFi, to communicate. It works over Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, allowing phones to pass messages to each other without a centralized server or an internet connection. This made it impossible for authorities to track their conversations through the traditional telecom networks. This technology also benefits the average citizen who wants to engage in private conversations without leaving a digital footprint. But with great power comes great responsibility, and this technology is no exception. While it's a powerful tool for privacy and freedom, it can also be used for nefarious purposes. This technology is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a tool for protecting human rights, a shield for journalists, and a safeguard for private citizens. On the other hand, it can be used by criminals, terrorists, and scammers to operate with near-total impunity. This is the heart of the privacy versus security debate that is currently raging around the world. Law enforcement agencies argue that this technology is a black box that allows criminals to operate unchecked. This raises a crucial ethical question. Do we prioritize the privacy of the individual above all else, or do we create backdoors for law enforcement, even if it means compromising the security and privacy of everyone? Experts widely agree that there is no such thing as a good guy backdoor. Once a weakness exists, it can and will be exploited by hackers, rogue states, and cyber criminals. The same technology that protects us is the same technology that can be misused. There are no easy answers, and the global encryption debate is far from over. So, where does this all lead? We're on the cusp of a major shift. We're seeing a growing divide between phones built for convenience and phones built for privacy. Apple and Google are under pressure to offer more privacy-focused features, but they are fundamentally built on a data collection business model. This new technology is forcing us to make a choice. Do we value the seamless convenience of our current phones, where our data is the price of admission? Or do we demand total control over our digital lives, even if it means a little less convenience? The good news is, you now have a roadmap. You know the names of the operating systems, the hardware, and the apps that can truly protect your privacy. This isn't just a trend. It's a fundamental change in how we interact with technology and a battle for the future of our digital selves. The conversation around digital privacy is no longer an academic one. It's no longer about whether you have something to hide, but whether you have the right to choose what you share. The technology to make your phone truly untraceable is here, and it's up to us to decide how we use it. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and learn more about how to protect your digital life, you can start by downloading our free Digital Privacy Checklist. It's packed with simple, actionable steps to help you stay secure online. Just head over to our website to grab your copy. For those of you who want more in-depth support, our privacy experts are available for a free consultation to help you navigate this new digital landscape. You can also request a demo of our AI agent to see how AI can work for you in ensuring your data is private and secure. The links for all of these are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this technology? Do you think the benefits outweigh the risks? Do you think big tech will be forced to change? Let me know in the comments below. Need expert help with your cybersecurity? Visit Teleris.com and sit back as we help you with your digital security solutions. Our AI agents never sleep, always actively watching out for threats. Let us help you improve your digital security. Visit our website at tlaris.com now. And if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. We are on a journey to 10,000 subscribers by December, and we need you to be part of it. Subscribe for more interesting videos into the future of tech, and as well share with the people you know would love to see videos like this. I'll see you in the next one.